Hey guys.
Why am I talking like I'm in the news? Okay.
Hey guys, so if you're new here to the channel, welcome. My name is Michael, otherwise known as SOBBEAN on Instagram, and I am trying to build my first game on Roblox with 1 month of 3D modeling and coding experience this summer. And I'll be a freshman at the University of British Columbia studying computer science. So if you've seen on TikTok or, any social media, Nido games have been popping up a lot recently. And, so I want to make a variation of that. And for this week, I'm just trying to make my game really aesthetic.
Just, aesthetic max it.
And create models in Blender to then put on our Roblox game. And I hope that my journey and my series brings you comfort, and I hope that my experience as a game developer and as a creative inspires you with your own creative endeavors and to just pursue the act of creating.
And yeah, let's just get started on with the video.
Hey guys, welcome back to another day of my game dev series. And so for the game plan for today, I just want to get back into groove of things just because I've been editing my past video for a week and a half and I have not touched Blender and Roblox Studio since then. So after reflecting, I remembered how much I truly loved, terraforming in Animal Crossing. And yeah, that's basically what I want to do for today. Just brainstorming and figuring out how I want to terraform my game. But before that, we are going to be going on Roblox to actually figure out how we want to go about terraforming our Roblox game.
Am I using this as an excuse to play Roblox games? Probably.
But as long as I'm learning something, I think that is the best way to go about it. So hey guys, so we're just at Roblox right now and we're just gonna go ahead and play a couple of games just to get inspiration on how they went about terraforming their game. But I really like how they modeled their game. So the trees look really nice. I feel like this is something I could model in Blender. And later for my Roblox game, I also want to add this mist effect they have going on here. But yeah, I know I'm not going to be able to do all of the lobby at once. So I'm going to deconstruct it and start off by doing the trees for a lobby. I think first though, we might have to go on Pinterest and look for a tree inspo. I think this is a good tree for us, like a pine tree. I'm starting off by making our tree trunk for our pine tree, and I think that the best way to go about the leaves is to just work our way from the ground up and just stack the leaves on top of one another. I knew that I didn't want to make the tree look perfect because there's no such thing as a perfect tree, so I tried to really embrace the imperfectness of the leaves by adding a lot of different cuts and adjusting the thickness of my leaves in my tree. Okay guys, we are done with the pine tree.
It's giving here. It's giving tree. It's giving mother.
While my pine tree is good, I do want to make another tree just to add a little bit more variation of nature to our game. I must have spent like 30 minutes to an hour trying to model this bonsai branch, but I just couldn't get it to work, and basically I found out that the topography or the arrangement of the shapes in my bonsai trunk was actually messed up. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna restart the whole thing. So I am stuck right now because I'm trying to extrude out a branch, but the topography that I have is in rectangles. So I'm gonna consult my Notion and see if I can make the extrusion circular. So I kind of played around with the loop tools for a bit and just adjusted the circle. But after that, I was successfully able to get a circle for my branch. So I'm working on adding the leaves for our bonsai trunk, and I originally was thinking of creating it out of a cylinder, but I realized that it would be better for me to just do it out of a cube and add a subdivision modifier to it so that it'll be easier for me to manipulate and actually create the shape that I would want for our bonsai tree. I finally finished modeling both of the trees, and here's how they look like. I did 2 different variants of my trees. I was planning on making 1 more, but I only got 2 today, which is fine. So I didn't want my models to give off kind of uncanny valley effect, so that's why I removed some of the vertices from the trunk and straight away from the subdivision surface, which makes our tree look more bushy to give off that sort of low poly effect. This just goes to show that even if you take it 1 day, 2 day, 2-week break from something, you can still do it. So if you guys have been putting off anything because you haven't done it in a while, this is your sign to do it. Hey guys, so today's the next day, and you might be wondering, why is Michael recording this on an Aquaphor bottle? And to that I say, why not?
Like, I can literally clip this to my hair if I wanted to. And yeah, no one would suspect a thing.
So for today, since I already finished my trees on Blender, I'm probably just gonna model a bunch of miscellaneous stuff such as rocks and other nature things that I can put on my Roblox game. Okay, so I'm probably gonna start off by making a broken trunk, such as this. My base plate is looking really empty right now, so I think that modeling this just adds more variety and it'll make my game look more interesting. So right now I'm just adding more insets and loop cuts to our tree trunk to make it more detailed, but I still want to keep that low poly effect, so I'm not trying to make it too realistic. Okay, so now that we are done with the trunk right here, I'm just going to be finishing up the rest of the models over here, starting with the signpost. So right now I'm just adding cuts to my signpost to give it sort of that worn out effect, and I'm just playing around with how I want my signpost to look like by adjusting cylinders to design our signpost. Okay guys, so I just finished making the signpost, and so now I'm just gonna make the barrels. So what I noticed is that you really don't have to know everything in Blender to start modeling, and while I've only been modeling in Blender for around 2 months, the foundational skills is really all you need to create 99% of the things that you would want to be modeling in Blender. So I tried using the shrink wrap effect for the handles, but I just couldn't get it to work, and I realized that I can just inset the face and extrude it out to fix the problem. Okay guys, so I think that we're done making our barrel, so let's just put this to the side here. So I found an image of a rock garden in Animal Crossing, and so yeah, we'll just be using this as inspiration for our rocks. So for the rocks, I really had to let go of my perfectionist mindset and to just play around with it, because if you don't know by now, everything in nature is imperfect, and so I think for these rocks I really just had so much fun just trying to play around with the form and structure of it. Okay guys, this is what we have so far for our game, which, we can also substitute these rocks for bushes. So I'm just going to be taking a little break from now and then modeling more low poly models after. Also, I can probably reuse these models for my future games. So I'm sort of building up my curation of things that I can use for my games and such. So I am finally using my standing desk to use. I haven't, actually used the standing desk in years, but my back is kind of starting to hurt from all the sitting down. So yeah, I think this is the perfect way to use it. So what I'm gonna do now is just finish up modeling and just adding more miscellaneous things for our Roblox game. I think I may add the bucket that I saw in the Animal Crossing picture. So modeling the bucket was actually pretty easy so far because it has a similar composition to the barrel. So all the things that I was able to learn from the barrel, such as separating the handles, I was able to do for the bucket as well because of how similar they are with each other. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is just copy and paste this. Is it because I'm too lazy to do it? Yes. I hope it connects though. Okay, so we're gonna have to readjust this. There we go. Okay guys, so I am back on my desk sitting, and yeah, you'd think that my hand wouldn't hurt because I am modeling online and not through clay, but yeah, no, my arm still hurts. So yeah, since we finished modeling all of our parts for our game, I'm just gonna be importing it to Roblox Studio. Hey guys, so I successfully imported all of my low poly models into Roblox Studio, and here's how they look like. Okay, so Blender didn't actually import the colors to Roblox Studio, so we're just gonna manually color it by ourselves. So guys, we have successfully imported all of our models to Roblox Studio and colored it, and this is what it looks like. I really like how the colors turned out actually. Blender didn't import the colors to Roblox Studio, so I had to manually do it myself. I'm really excited to use these models to my Roblox game and, you know, incorporate them to the overall scenery of my whole hobby. And yeah, I'm just really excited. So for tomorrow, I'll be transforming the whole game, and yeah, I'm just going to be using these and, you know, scatter them throughout the map and yeah, see how it goes. Hey guys, since we have already imported all of our models to Roblox Studio, I'm just going to be, you know, aesthetic maxing our Roblox game and scattering all of our models around the map. And that's because my game is looking kind of bare right now. And yeah, it's literally just a base plate and a bunch of models. Oh my gosh. But before we scatter our models, I think that I would want there to be sort of like a lobby or a base for our game. And I was thinking of making sort of like an island of some sort. So I'm just going through Pinterest to get some inspiration. So now that I've gathered inspo for our lobby, I'm just going to be sketching and painting our idea on my sketchbook. I did want to talk about the reason why I am doing this in the first place. And that is because if you haven't checked out my community post, I have posted something a few months ago saying that I was going to start a YouTube channel and build it starting this year, and I just really want to keep that promise to myself, and I don't want to let him down just because I don't feel like it, and you know, just because I'm unmotivated at some days. I always have to remind myself why I am recording and why I am pursuing something greater than me. And you know, I think that all of what I'm doing is, you know, just to help heal my soul, and it's also to prove to myself that I can and I am, you know, able to do these hard things that I set myself to do. And it just makes me more confident in life, and I find it like every time I go to sleep, I sleep with a smile on my face because I know that I did something greater than me, and you know, I showed up. And I think that consistently showing up for yourself is really important, because let's say you have a friend of your own and you set out plans to go do something with them, but the minute you guys hang out, they cancel the plans. Would you trust them again? Probably not. So yeah, I'm just redirecting that mindset into what I am doing right now, and I know that by doing these things, I'm only bettering myself and, you know, helping you guys. And you know, that's why I'm doing this in the first place, is to, you know, prove not only to myself but to everyone that you are limitless and that you can do anything you set your mind to. So here is my finished watercolor piece. I just wanted to get an idea of how I want my island to look like on Roblox. So this island comprises of, you know, a bunch of different mountains, and it's just like all merged up together. And over here there's a stream, and it just flows through a waterfall. And yeah, now that I'm done this, I'm gonna go on Blender and we can start modeling our island. So now that we're done the island, I want to do a sort of similar effect to this one, where the grass is thicker than the actual land itself. Separate by selection, and then now finally that we separated this, we can just add the solidify modifier again, shoot it out. Okay. Now that we have done that, we can basically just change the color of the bottom to a brownish color. Now that we are done modeling our island in Blender, we're gonna work on the waterfall component of it. So I actually had to redo one of the islands because I couldn't get the pond to work out, but I didn't want to make another island, so I just copied one of our existing islands and just rescaled it down. Now that we are finished adding the indents for a waterfall, we're going to be adding the actual water, which I'm so excited about. So what I'm doing right now is adding the water to our waterfall, and I'm just doing it by shooting out our pond throughout the river. And I also noticed that I could use the rock models that we made the other day and just change the color to the actual waterfall to add sort of like a splash effect. But just as I thought that everything was going well, my water suddenly went missing, so I just had to redo it completely through making a plane and extruding it through there. What is this? Oh! So I think I found the missing piece, guys. Okay, guys, now that I am done adding all of the waterfall, I'm just gonna be copy and pasting the rocks, or should I say the splashes, to the other waterfalls. Okay guys, so I finally finished the waterfall of my island, and as we can see here, I tried to make it as, natural as possible by adding a lot of, different edges and, loop cuts. And I also added this splash effect by using the rocks that we made the other day and coloring them blue. And so yeah, I'm probably just gonna, touch up on this a bit tomorrow and then finally import it to Roblox Studio. Hi guys, it is currently 12:57 right now. Since I finished modeling my island on Blender, I'm just going to be importing it on Roblox and then scattering our trees and other models on it. Okay guys, so we officially imported our island to Roblox, and now what I'm just going to do is color it because Blender didn't import the colors to Roblox Studio. Okay guys, while I am liking the colors for this, I kind of like the colors for this better. So what I'm gonna do is just take a picture of this and then put it onto hex color image, paste in the hex code like so. Okay, it's okay. I think I'll stick to these colors because it just looks more fun and poppy. So while I did paste in the hex codes of the colors for our islands, I didn't get the exact shade of color that Blender was showing me. So I had to just alter the colors a bit and darken them. And we'll just change the color of our water. Wait, hold on. I have to show you this, guys. Pink, bubblegum pink water. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys.
That's amazing. Should I just color it pink? It was kind of boring, color. Or yellow?
Okay, we'll stick with pink for now. I'm really liking the pink. So right now I'm just scattering the trees and adjusting their sizes, and I am kind of regretting not adding a third tree, but you know what they say, less is more, and I think that as long as we adjust the sizes and alter the colors of our trees a bit, I think we should be fine with that. Yeah, I think this looks good right now. I changed the bottom of this to look like sand because I want this to be surrounded by water. And so yeah, I think it looks really great so far. I'm just gonna add the rest of our models to our island right here. I also made matcha, which is really good, and it's keeping me awake because right now I'm like really tired, so. So I noticed that our grass looks kind of plain, so I thought of an idea and found out that I can just take one of the leaves from our tree and rescale it and then scatter out the leaves around the map and recolor them to make them look like broken logs. Okay guys, so I am finally done with my game. Here's how she looks like.
We'll just play it and oh my goodness, it looks so amazing.
Honestly, it's kind of big for an avatar, but I'm gonna be adding, an obby here. This is just, like the lobby for our game. And also over here, since the water is pink, I wanted there to be, a cherry blossom tree. Having just one cherry blossom tree just makes it stand out even more, so. And then over here, I have my little beach right here, which is honestly so nice. And yeah, I think that the pink water honestly made a huge difference to our game.
Yeah, it literally, oh my gosh, I'm so over it. Okay. Oh geez.
And yeah, I'm just proud that I was, able to do this, able to prove to myself that, I am an actual modeler. And yeah, I'm just really excited to see that my, game is actually coming to life and that my hard work is finally paying off. I'm just reflecting on how fortunate I am to be able to study, that I have the time to study, that I have the resources to study. I know not every person gets the chance to study because, they have to take care of a loved one, and sometimes they just don't have the time for it. I sometimes forget how lucky and grateful I truly am. And so just, take this as your sign to just be grateful for everything that you have, because, it's just a gift from God. And it's really nice to be able to have these gifts.
Okay guys, so I'm gonna walk my... Oh my gosh. Hello, is it glitching guys? Is it glitching? So I think I broke my transmitter.
Bye, Milo. I love you.
I'm gonna throw this ball, guys. Oh, okay, here, grab that ball. Well, guess what? I have a ball here.
So guys, I'm just in my backyard and this is the fit check for today, guys. What do we think?
The fit check, I am really liking striped t-shirts because of Choi Hyun-wook. If you don't know, he's my husband, and...
So guys, we're about to go to the fireworks show, and yeah, I'm really excited because today's the 4th of July. Everyone and their parents are here, guys. So we are at the fireworks place. It starts in 20 minutes, but yeah, we're just in our cars right now because I think my parents want to watch it in our cars. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna get out later and watch the fireworks show.
Ow, what are you doing, bro? Oh my gosh, why is it? It's giving astigmatism core, guys. Yeah. Astigmatism. Where's the fireworks, bro?
We're walking to the fireworks, guys, because we're not seeing any fireworks. But the only downside is that we're walking in the long grass. And
like, what if just like a snake pops up and like bites me and then I die? Like, this is why, and I'm wearing like flip-flop.
Oh my gosh. Damn, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay guys, so I finally made the matcha. I don't want to tilt it too much because I don't want it to spill, but I did use this to whisk it.
Just because my whisk broke and I didn't want to buy another one.
But I think it like does the same job.
And then let's add maple syrup. This is the Kirkland signature maple syrup. I got this at Costco. I highly recommend it. You know, I love maple syrup, guys. Like, I could drink this.
Scoop and mix it.
It has that like slight bitterness to it, but the maple syrup, I think, balances the bitterness out of it and adds the sweetness flavor to it, which I really like. So
guys, I am recording on my Pachaco right here, and now that we're done with the island, I just want to cover the whole map with water and to just replace the base plate, the boring
gray base plate that we have, and turn it into water
with Roblox, of course, and add the mist effect like the games that we have been playing has. So yeah, let's just get into it. So now that we're done with this, I want to add the water, but I don't know how to. So we're going to consult YouTube and ask for help.
Pick water, compress fill. And now we have water.
Okay guys, are you ready? Oh my gosh. Whoa. You know, this is kind of looking basic. Like the shaders aren't exactly what I like them to be. So I'm just going to find a shader pack tutorial on YouTube and just add that to our game. So I kind of just used the shading tutorial to guide me to different effects such as atmosphere and lighting to make my game look more dreamy. And yeah, I just kind of played around with the settings and the intensity of the shaders to get the effect that looks best for my game.
Whoa! We won that? Well, yes, that looks so good.
So I did notice that the waves is going through my lobby, and so I think to fix that, I'm gonna have to reduce the intensity of the waves. Okay guys, so I think we're officially done with our lobby, but our waterfall looks kind of, how do I say this? It looks kind of off, but I think that adding a bit of mist on the waterfall will just make it look more natural. So this is how our game looks like. I love how the mist effect turned out, and you know, the clouds and just the overall ambience of everything. It just looks so amazing. I'm making this, I feel like I have a general idea of how I want my game to be. Yeah, oh my gosh guys, this is so nice. Hey guys, thank you for sticking around till the end and watching my game dev content. Now that we're done with modeling and making our lobby, our island for our Roblox game, I plan to make the actual obby and to code everything on the next video, which will be coming up in 1 to 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. This really means a lot to me. This series and, you know, my journey has truly been transformational. And what really has been putting me off from creating and making my Roblox game and this YouTube channel in general is me thinking that there's a perfect day that will eventually come where I'll be extremely motivated. Ever since reflecting and just starting in general, I realized that that day is today. Today is called the present for a reason, because it is our gift from God. And I think that the day that I've been so desperately waiting for is, today, the present. I hope that this video and my future videos will inspire you to open yourself up to creating things and to just exist in the moment and to freely create without anyone's permission. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.